we need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.
Matt Lenihan Boxing, social in association with freebets.com, Empire Fight Store, Forged Irish Stout. We're here, the evergreen Maxi Hughes. Maxi, just witnessed you sparring today, looking very well. How are you feeling a couple of weeks away from another headline in the United States?
Yeah,
nice little
boxing. The Mecca of boxing, don't forget that, Las Vegas.
The Mecca of boxing, against Zepeda, the Cosmopolitan, I believe. A huge fight for you. I remember we've spoke about this numerous times, but off the back of what happened last time, Lou DiBella said, look, I promise, I'll get you that big fight. Yeah. You've got it, but you're now in full flow, back end of camp now. How are you feeling? Ready to shine again?
Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't, we're gonna be in big trouble, aren't we? So, yeah, I do actually feel good. Training's gone really well. I see sparring's really well today. Feeling good, fit and healthy. No injuries. Luckily, kids have not given me any bugs or out like that yet. So they can just hold them off for a few more days till I've gone. That's good. We're in a good place, physically, mentally, ready.
Ready to do a job. Ready to, I suppose, shock the world again. Which seems to be the story of your career. A fight by fight. You know, who can we prove wrong? Someone else different this time. You go into there as the away fighter again. I don't want to say there's any hang-ups over last time, because I sort of feel like in defeat you gained adulation from all corners of the boxing world. But is there that thing of, I'm going in there as the away fighter again? You thought you won the fight convincingly last time. Is there a thing of, I have to go in there and make it even more convincing this time?
It's an hard one, yeah. Like, I've had this battle with myself a while ago. I don't want to put too much energy, any negative energy towards what the judges might do, because I've got to be focused and I've got to go in there and do what I do. So that's ultimately where I made my mind up. I thought, just concentrate on what I'm doing, train hard, get in the ring, do my job, and hopefully the judges will do theirs. I mean, like I say, we're in this position because the judges got it so wrong, and it was that obvious that they got it so wrong last time. The IBF have stepped in and done the right thing. So that's why we're here, because they know I didn't lose that fight. So yeah, I have asked my team, everybody at DiBella's office, and Lou, I've expressed my concern about the judges. I've just asked to try and, obviously, I think it might be today in Las Vegas, the Nevada State Athletic Commission have got their meeting, so I think it's now where they will decide and appoint the judges. If we find out that it's them judges who did one in Oklahoma, I'll have something to say, and I'll be saying I'm not comfortable with this, because they clearly, I don't know whether they had an agenda or what, but they clearly didn't like me for some reason. But yeah, I'll sort of leave that to my team. I'll just get my head on what I've got to do, and let that do the talking.
Well, look, moving away from that side of things, on the flip side of that was, we mentioned the adulation you got from it and the recognition, which I think is hugely important. Now, don't guarantee you wins recognition, but it sort of put you in a place to go to America again, to headline again on a big card, Golden Boy. I had conversations with you, and we've done loads of interviews, but I remember it was at the point when you were explaining, I was close to packing this in, and you're still not yet at your ceiling, you're still trying to smash through barriers. How much, although you're not focused on that, is it good to look and go, you know what, I'm an example that, a couple of losses here and there, you can still do it, and I am still now on a hunt for a world title.
Yeah, it's that, yeah, it has. I mean, I don't do it to be an example. People are saying, fucking hell, there's people who tell me, oh, you're an example, that, because I'm like, when stuff like what happened last time and the genuine losses that I've had earlier in my career, when they've happened, I've not gone, oh, it's just all in my head, right, they haven't put my fire out, I'm coming back. There's been one or two losses that I've gone, that hurts, that maybe I'm not cut out for this, or I'm going to be the early man, but You know, like that song, Something Inside. So there's something that gets me and goes, no, keep going. I still want it. That desire is still there. So that's what's kept me going, and I haven't reached where I want to reach yet. You know, I only wanted British, got to British and set new goals. I was like, right, I've got more to give here. Just feel good. You know, I feel like I'm not ready to leave the sport yet. So set new goals and keep pushing them and keep breaking through these barriers that people say I can't. Yeah. You know, like all them a load of my last fights, always underdog. It's just a story.
You like that?
Yeah, I mean,
you thrive off that.
If I was to fight Stevie Wonder, I would still be the underdog because he's a bigger name, and it'd be that's what I mean. They'd be like, yeah, but Max is the actual fighter. Yeah, but Stevie's a bigger name. Don't matter. But like that's the card that I'm sort of dealt in life in this boxing world. So.
But do you feel like you must feel that gives you? I don't want to say an extra kick because you work hard anyway. I've seen it. You've seen it. You know, people in here will come in. They'll say you don't leave any stone unturned. But do you think the fact that there is that kicks you on a bit because it's more of a it must be a buzz to think, you know what, I can't wait to prove people wrong again.
Yeah, like the way I describe it is that I've always been, believe it or not, because I can waffle on the camera now, but I'm a natural introvert, so very quiet. Proving people wrong takes you back to that kid at school, you know, at a certain task in PE or whatever. He's only small, he can't climb that rope or he can't jump over that. You know, I listen to it, soak it all in and stay quiet and go, in my head I'm going, you fucking watch me, I'll prove you wrong. And it's like that, Maxi, he's not going to seek distance with Zepeda, he's not going to seek final bell with Straffon, and I'm soaking it and going, you watch me. Yeah. And I'll just give you that look after and say, told you so, you clown.
Clown. Well, look, what awaits. Obviously, let's just talk about the fight a little bit. George Kambosos offers a certain skill set. Zepeda, very different. Do you believe this fight coming up will be a hard one? I know it's hard to look ahead because you don't know until you've been in, but you expecting a harder and tougher fight against this undefeated chap in Zepeda?
Yeah, I think with what with Zepeda, what you see is what you get with him. You know, and I can't see with how his style is and how he fights. I can't see him all of a sudden changing and boxing on back foot and having a Mayweather type defence. I think what you see is what you get. You know, he is going to do that. You know, and all fights at this level, whether it be, you know, there's many different styles, but one thing for certain is there's no easy fights. There's just different levels of and different types of styles out there. So that's down to me to prepare for what's coming, adjust and do what I need to do to come out on top, which, you know, I always do.
In boxing, it's you I think defy the natural order of what happens. You see fighters coming through, whether it's from amateurs or whatever. You get to that certain point, they hit mid to late 20s, they peak, and then slowly but surely things change. But you seem to have either adapted your game since you've come to this gym all them years ago, and seem to be getting better with age. You know, like going against the grain like a fine wine. Do you feel like even at this point now, what, you 33, 34?
Yeah. I turn 34 Monday when I go out. Yeah.
Well, happy birthday for them, but I'll speak to you then. But you feel like you are still getting better, still improving, just with all the fine tuning that you're doing here.
Yeah, that's why I'm still doing it. You know, if I started, if my timing were off, you know, and punch resistance, out like that, if I felt like I was slipping, I've always said, especially to my wife, that I'll walk away, you know, before bad happens. But I feel good. Everybody peaks at different times. I feel like I'm peaking now, and that's why I'm improving. So, yeah, that's where we are with that, yeah.
Have you pictured it in your head, how this fight goes, whether it ends inside the distance, whether it goes to points? Have you had that sort of manifestation like you did? I know you did before the Kambosos fight, and regardless of how that ended, but this one, see yourself hand raised, points, knockout. How do you see this one going in your heart of hearts?
Definitely a win. I know I'll probably have to come through some tough moments because Zepeda is strong, aggressive. He will keep coming forward, like we're going back to Straffon. You know, I had his number and I will win it. Well, one or two at judges. I did win every round, but he kept coming, and I just have to keep adjusting, and that's what I'll do with Zepeda. Whatever the outcome is, I'll win how I have to win, and that's all that matters to me, is winning, so that again I'm onto mandatory, and I'm onto the world honours.
How important is more the mental aspect of it? 'Cause like you said, he's going to keep coming forward, so there will be times where it does get intense in there, and you're both trading back and forth. How important is it that you do stick to that game plan that Sean gives you, and that you do maybe do the clever things and not get involved too much? That's just as important as everything else, isn't it?
Yeah, but ultimately I'll just do what I need to do to win, and that's all that matters to me, is getting that W out in Las Vegas.
And then you're on for the world title after that.
Yeah, obviously it's a fine eliminator with the IBF. The WBA is online as well, so there's going to be options for me. Going to be interesting.
Kambosos 2 or Loma?
I can't see Loma getting beat unless he's aged in this. It's going to be 13 months he's had out at ring. Unless that's aged him, Father Time's caught up with him. I just can't see it. But whoever wins, obviously there's a bit of a grudge match with Kambosos, or on the other side, get to share ring with a modern great in Lomachenko, somebody who I'm a fan of myself.
Well, look, as always, it's an absolute pleasure. I'm looking forward to watching your performance, sadly from home, but I will be watching. Be a good birthday present to me, that, mate, doing it on my birthday. But wish you all the best. It's nice to see you getting back out there. Have you got a message to all your supporters, the people who are back home will be cheering you on? You had a fair few come out to Oklahoma, I have to say, as well, in that small arena. People were going wild for you. Have you got a message for all your fans, sponsors, everyone else?
Yeah, again, all my sponsors, Hunters Weatherby, Justin and Louise, and Tom, and everyone down at DBG. Thank you for your continued support. And I just want to say, obviously I've got to plug my own YouTube channel here. Do it. Everybody who subscribed, I'm really grateful and I appreciate your support. But I put the link out last night, and I'll be putting the link out today. I need everybody to jump over, because I forgot my password. And I can't verify my account, so I've had to start again. But keep your eye out on my Instagram, because I'll be posting. There'll be a video. We've got Ads, the content PT, here with me today. We've got some good content coming out, which will be going out tonight. But everybody who's coming out to Vegas, thank you, appreciate it, and get ready for St. Paddy's Day on the Sunday after. We're on the beers.
Maxi, always a pleasure. Yeah, subscribe to his YouTube channel. It was flying the other one to say it was just starting. Ads, the content PT, doing his thing as usual. All the best, bud.
Cheers, pal. Thank you.
We need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.